Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be installing something that I don't usually do, or this channel is not so much about, but if you have bikes and you have children, or you just are into biking as well and you wanted to go biking and you had an SUV, this is the video you want to watch. So stick around. We're going to install a tow hook mount on an SUV. And so we're going to be installing a I don't think it's called tow hook, it's called a hitch mount, which is here, that we bought from eTrailer, which, by the way, eTrailer does not sponsor me, but you should sponsor me because this is the second one. My wife's car has one, and this is a friend who I'm gonna be installing it for. And obviously, we have here our bike rack that will be installed afterwards so they can transport some bikes. So, without any further ado, let's get started. First things first, we're going to pull out our lovely stands or ramps, and we're going to be loading up our car into the ramps. All right, that should be perfect clearance for us to work under the car. Let's go. The way. Let's look at the instructions, if there are any. Let's see. We have the same bolts, which are going to be 6, 2, 4, 6 with its washers. And let's read the instructions. This is really for a 2014 to 2018 Toyota Highlander? What? Or Lexus, interesting. This is the same one as the Highlander. Weird. For a Lexus SUV. This is so weird. But we're gonna give it a try. So weird. Never seen that before. What tools are we gonna use? They are the following. We're going to be using a regular drill for some of the bolts that are on there. We're going to be using the clip remover, some ratchet and power impact just to remove, not to tighten, and we're going to need a torque measurement tool. Other than that, we should be pretty straightforward. Let's get there. The first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to get under the car. We're going to be removing the clips. Yay, the exhaust is cold, which is great. I'm gonna remove the clips, and just be careful because some of these clips have dirt on it. You do not want to get caught in between the dirt and pulls in your eye. So wear protective glasses. I have built-in protective glasses, so I'm good. Let me get the drill so I can remove the actual stuff. I need a battery. screw, bolt screw, last bolt screw. This should be loose to go. All right, there we go. Clip is out, and then this should just pull that out. This is out. So there's going to be 3 of these and 3 of these, and that panel, side panel, should come out. I think this is optional, but we may need it. We also, in case I need to remove the exhaust, we're gonna need the exhaust pliers. And I was looking for another tool, but I can't remember which one that was. Oh yes, a light. We need a light. All right, that one's not cooperating. I'm gonna need to get the other type of tool. Usually, the way it works is you remove both panels. Once you remove both panels, obviously take all the bolts into consideration. You're gonna put this in, bolt it into place, and put the panels back. And whatever space this one took, you're gonna have to cut and trim around it. As you can see here, we have this piece and it has 2 bolts, and then we have the 2 spaces which correlates with this, so we should be able to remove those first. But for that, I think we need a 16 or 17, and again, this is specific for each car. It's not going to be all the same for all of them, and it is, the exhaust is in the middle of the way, so I will be removing the exhaust out of the way. Usually you can use glue gun. Wait, that's not this one, it's a 17. Nope. Put it with a hand. All right, now that we have both panels down, the tow hook, it's time to mount this, but I will need help from a jack. So let me get the jack. But before we do that, we have to lower the spare tire. Oh, I forgot one very important thing to do, which is removing this. Those are just covers. guess this wasn't the most explanatory in terms of what we needed for tools, but I figured that we need that. The other tool was not gonna cut perfect, so this is the one. All right, 2 pieces that came out. Now let's put the panels back in. We should be good to go. First panel is going to be this one. On this side. Okay. We're gonna have to modify this one here so we can cut it. All right. Let's go here. All right, so that is it. Let me show you guys what I got so far. All right, so what do we do? We're under the car. As you can see here, the frame. We relocated this part, which is the 2 bolts here that will basically hold the tow hook. We ended up cutting this piece here that did not go over it. And then on this side, we did exactly the same thing. We cut over a little bit of that. Hold on, let me fix the camera. And then we were able to cut that piece right there. Let me just get the lamp here. As you can see there, we cut some of it and then we installed same thing again, the bolts here, and we were able to attach it. We also cut a little bit of the bumper here and here. So now the last thing that we have to do is basically mount the tire back, the spare tire, which shouldn't be any issues. Let's go.
Tires mounted, and it's good to go.
Alright, so as you can see, we have finished installing the tow hitch, or yeah, tow hitch you want to call it. And now we're gonna be installing the bike rack, a 3 bike rack. It's called Yakima bike rack, and the way it works is this specific one. It has a swivel point that you insert, tighten it. So when you insert the key here, it opens up like an arm and locks into place, and then you can swivel it open, and then the bike rack can move so you could actually open the door. So it's pretty straightforward, nut, bolt, and that. I'll see you guys when I install it. All right, so we finally finished doing the full installation. As you can see here, now we have the actual bike mount, or the bike rack mounted. And so the way it works is you have this little lever here where you insert the key and you twist it, righty tighty, lefty loosey until it tights, so that little piece opens up and it holds onto it. There's also a little nipple there that comes out, stays in place. Now, in terms of the swivel point, what you had to do was you need to put this bolt here, which is 16, and then you had to tighten it, make sure it had 10 pounds of torque, and then whenever you want to open it, you basically just push this down, and then when you push this down, well, let me just put this on here. When you push this down, you can swivel it, and once it swivels, it locks into place. And then you use this little handle here to tighten it even further. Another 10 pounds of foot-pounds of force, and then it automatically stays in. Now that moves, but that's okay, that's normal. In terms of tow hitches, they all move, they don't stay straight, and that's okay. But that's basically it. Then your normal bike point, where you press this and then you pull the lever and these things open up for bikes. Let me just do that real quick. And then you have your 3 bike rack right there. And so that concludes our installation. So if you like this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.